Hi everyone, welcome to Live Chat Tuesday number 29. Let's see, Connie is here. Hey Connie, how are you doing today? Oh, you went to share the live, okay. Let's see, I don't know what to say, guys. I'm going to be having a 700 subscriber giveaway coming soon. Hey, Joe, welcome in. Probably Thursday, maybe Wednesday. I don't know yet. Wednesday or Thursday, so be on the lookout for that. You're doing good. That's good, Connie. Next week, I will have Ladybird Loves on my channel. Hey, Marshall. I got your hook done. I'm probably going to try to mail it out tomorrow or Thursday. Did you ever get my email, Marshall? You're drinking water. You're so thirsty. And I'm trying to figure out when my monthly live will be with Alicia of Young 40 Mom. So once I know, I will make adjustments. Do I want some jelly beans? Not if it's no. Not if it's those. No, thank you. My grandmother's saying no, thank you.
No. I'm going to put myself through that for nothing.
Okay, no, I didn't, but I will check. But don't rush yourself. No, I've already made the hook, and it's done setting, and I got it glazed. I just had to let the glaze dry, and it should be dried fully tomorrow. So, yeah. Connie wants to send me some icky ones.
No.
No. Thank you. Hi, Paula. Welcome in. How are you doing today?
Now, Mr. Joe, the peas came up.
Yes, the peas did come back. It's slowly, but now something is eating my cucumber plants. They're all laying over. I'm like, oh, but it's okay. Some of them are doing good. And this is my new camera. I am using my new web camera for the first time, and it's got a wider filming angle. If y'all can see it, you see the chair, and it's a lot wider. I'm not used to it, so but hopefully this one won't go out on me and disconnect and all the problems that I was having before. I'm so excited and honored to have a hook of you. Oh, well, I hope you like it. I try my best on those, so I really hope you like it. Woohoo, glad they did. Oh no, with the bugs. Yeah. Well, we got grasshoppers and these little bitty green bugs that kind of look like ladybugs, but they're not ladybugs. They're green with black spots. We see those on the plants sometimes. Your winnings got mailed out this morning. Yay! Thank you, Joe. It's very clear, and I think it looks a lot better. Thank you. I was because this camera was a little more than my other camera that I used. I mean, not much more, but just a little more. And it seemed like a better type camera. So I hope it don't give me problems. Been volunteering in a charity shop, so my feet and legs are hurting. Oh no. Soak your feet in, I don't know if y'all have Epsom salt, but if you soak your feet in some warm water with Epsom salt, it might help. I ordered a mic yesterday, so hopefully it helps with me sounding muffled. Yeah, I had noticed that with my other camera, that when I would watch it back on replay, I sounded like I was muffled. So maybe this one will be clearer. I don't know. But it's Nulaxy, Nulaxy. I don't know much about that brand, but the other brand just came in an ordinary plain box. No company, no nothing, just general box. This one actually had all the specs on it, like it was higher brand. It was originally $39.99, on sale for $25.99, and then with 8% off, so I got $2 off of that. So, and then it gave me a $5 coupon, which technically paid for the shipping. So very excited about that. Joe, what do you do during the day? Do you work on a computer online? I know you said you drive Uber or something in the evenings or at night. I know you say you don't have a lot of time during the days. So, well, what is everybody working on? I finished my 3 dragons. I will show them on Thursday, and I'm working on a shawl, and I'm almost done with that, and it is turning out beautiful. Oh, okay. Yes, I do doctor's billing for a family business. That's awesome. So you work online most of the day, and then you go drive at night.
When can you work on your garden?
Yeah, my grandmother's asking, when do you get to work on your garden? I let the chickens out yesterday, and Missy was just happy as can be. It was so cute. Every time we let them out, I have to watch them because we have hawks. And so I'm always, when we do let them out, I have to sit out there. And it was such a nice day yesterday. I was like, well, it's a good day to let the chickens out and run around, catch some bugs. Knitting a basic beanie for my neighbor. Been having trouble motivating myself to get much crocheting done. I feel like I will never finish my peppermint blanket. Yeah, that's how I feel with the Tunisian knit stitch blanket. It's taken me almost 2 years to try to just get this far, but I don't work on it a lot. I'm crocheting an elephant. Oh, I bet that's cute. Is it amigurumi or like applique? Working on pig and mixed cow and Christmas gifts. Okay. The pick and mix cow is with Ladybird, right? If I'm correct. Amigurumi. Okay. Well, I bet that's going to be really cute. Since the spring, I sit on my fat behind from 7:30 a.m. to 1:30 a.m. on the computer. That Monday through Thursday, and then on Friday, I work from 7:30 to 5 p.m., then Uber till 3 to 4 a.m. on Saturday. I Uber from 6 to 4 a.m. Goodness. You have no sleep schedule.
Bless your heart.
Oh, on weekends he works in the garden.
Yay.
Yes, with Ladybird Loves. Okay, that's what I thought. in 4 days, I got 4 rows done on my temperature blanket and almost 4 peppermints done for my blanket. Okay. Sophie the Wild Girl says hi. Hi, Sophie. Hey, Brenda. Welcome in. What you working on, Brenda? I think I'm going to attempt the knitted shawl that I was trying to do that I just said never mind with. I think I'm going to attempt it again. And I think I understand the pattern a little bit better. So it's going to be my first attempt to knit a shawl. I'm very kind of excited, but then still hesitant. But I'll never know if I'll be able to do it unless I do it. So that'll be my next project. I'm almost done with the one. I got to do an edging on it, then I'll be done. And it is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Knitting the Bush Tracker hat. That's by Gary, right? At Urban Yarns. Okay, yeah, that's a neat hat. I've knitted a beanie before, but it was like on flats, and then I went and tried to do it on circulars. That one did not turn out as good because I didn't have the right size DPNs to do the decreases at the very top, so it confused me a lot. And yeah.
Ask Joe if he's still there what rutabagas taste like.
My grandmother wants to know, what do rutabagas taste like, Joe? I finished them on Friday, Brenda. I am happy about that. It took me a little over 3 weeks to do the dragons. Late Friday night, I finished them. And then Saturday morning, I started on the shawl. And that should be finished today because I got the edging to do. You know what? Let me see if I can give y'all a little sneak peek of the shawl without showing too much.
I'll show it.
Sparkly. Almost like a cabbage turnip.
Oh, yuck. Okay.
Well, I guess you don't like cabbage turnips.
No.
No. Thank you, Connie. It's made with the date night yarn. I told you I wanted to do something with that when I got it and showed it. I was like, okay, that is my next project after I finish these dragons. And I went and directly got all 3 of the colors I got and started finding a pattern. And it is a Bag O' Day pattern. I found it on the thumb drive. I think I can't remember which one it is. But I'll look it up. When I show it on Thursday, I will look up and find out which one it was on the thumb drive. That I remember something with cherry in there. So how about potatoes, he said.
Yes.
Yes, she likes potatoes.
Oh, I live on them.
She lives on them. I do too, Connie. Now that I actually got to work with the date night yarn, I love it. It does not split. You don't catch the metallic thread because it's chain spun in. I really like this yarn. It's very easy to work with. Yeah, you could combine them. Different repeats when you do the repeat over. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing one section in one color of a repeat, and I think it's repeat rows 3 through 5. So after that whole repeat is done, I cut it, change the color, and do it again with a different color. Okay, so he says it's potatoes with an attitude.
Oh, okay.
And Marshall says it kind of reminds me of a potato, and I love putting them in soups, and my family can't tell the difference.
Oh, okay. I'll trick myself.
I used date night to make a knitted shawl in the green one. I still have the burgundy colored one to make something with. Was the green one malachite? Because that's one of them that I'm using. And the burgundy one, I don't have the label here. But they are all pretty. It's just sparkly. Yep, that's the one. Okay. Yeah, it is very, very, very pretty. I saw that color and I'm like, okay, anytime date night is on sale, I go and try to get one. Couldn't remember the color names. Yeah. I can't even think of the umbellite, maybe? Umbellite might be the burgundy one. I don't know about the other one. Yeah, I think that's one of them, but I'm not sure which one. So how's everybody's weather where y'all live? It's supposed to be getting in the 80s around here during the day, and the last week it's been around like 40s at night. I think last night it was like almost 50, but still in the upper 40s. 68 there right now. It was nice yesterday during the day. A light breeze, and the sun wasn't too hot when you're in it, but it was really nice when you're sitting in the shade. 63 here in New Hampshire, but gets in the 20 to 30s at night. Wow.
It's 71 right now.
It's 71, my grandmother said now. So it's going to be another nice day. I like when the weather is about this kind of temperature during the day, to where you do not sweat as much. I so dislike the summer. I think it should be about this temperature all year round. Huh? No. She goes, move to Hawaii. I don't think so. 15 Celsius. I am not sure what that converts to Fahrenheit. I think 30 something Celsius converts to like 90 something. So it would be 70s around where you are, Paula, I guess. Oh, 59 Fahrenheit. Okay. And it's 71 in New Jersey where Joe is. Hi, oh my gosh, I got tongue-tied. Maritza, I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. How are you today? And what are you working on? I just hope we don't get any snow like earlier this year. We got several feet of snow, and oh my gosh, it was so cold. Even with the rolling blackouts that we had, it was like that for almost a week, right? For 6 days, just under a week. And it was like 20 degrees outside and like 10 degrees at night. And then it'd be 7. And when the power would go out, it would be 60 degrees in here. And that's just not fun. Luckily, no, our pipes didn't freeze. We did lose a chicken, though. And I think she had gotten sick. So before the cold weather set in. But I just think that the cold also just kind of contributed to it. So that's good. You're doing good. Maritza. Am I saying your name right? Maritza? Okay, well, I got at least 4 questions to ask. It's getting harder to think up questions to ask everybody. What dish do you look forward to for Thanksgiving? Me, I like to make the green bean casserole. Maritza. Is that right? Maritza? I make it every year, and I try not to have it like throughout the year. So when Thanksgiving comes, it's extra special. So, and then whatever pies that we end up having, we never have the same ones. So, okay, good. Maritza. Connie loves cornbread dressing. I like the stuffing too. The turkey stuffing, but we don't put it in the turkey or anything. We just have it on the side. Potato salad, yeah. We end up. My grandmother makes potato salad with what's it? Velveeta in it every year. Let's see, potatoes and gravy with turkey in it. Yep. Pecan pie. Oh, y'all don't have Thanksgiving there. Well, then, do y'all do a Christmas dinner, Paula? I love mashed sweet potatoes and mac and cheese. Those are good. We usually have the sweet potatoes with the marshmallows on top. Yeah. Desserts are the best, yes. Usually I am so stuffed after eating all the regular stuff. I have to wait on dessert for a little while. If I'm at my mom's house, I love her stuffing. If my wife cooks, nothing. Laugh out loud. I'm just kidding. I like her mashed potatoes. If I'm cooking everything. Now, on Thanksgiving, we either have a turkey one year, and then the next year we might have a spiral ham. We don't have turkey every year at Thanksgiving, but we do, like, say if we have the spiral ham at Thanksgiving, we'll have the turkey at Christmas. Stuffed after eating dinner. Now, if it's just like a small piece, I might be able to fit in there, or I stop eating all the rest of the stuff and then eat a piece of dessert. But I usually just load up on everything for dinner or lunch or whenever we do have it. Is your potato salad a cold dish? Because I can't imagine Velveeta. I do not know. I know it might be cold. I think she makes it and then lets it cool and then puts the Velveeta in it later. But it's not melted. It's like chunks of little Velveeta cheese. And a couple of other like spices that she don't normally put in her regular potato salad. And then I think she puts it in the fridge after it's cooled down some. Yes, Christmas dinner. Here is turkey roast, potato roast, parsnips, sprout stuffing, Yorkshire pudding, and gravy, then Christmas pudding and brandy sauce. Ooh. What is Yorkshire pudding? Hi, LJ. Well, welcome in. How are you doing today? What are you currently working on? With everything you just said, Paula, it sounds so fancy. But it sounds good. I don't know if I've ever had Yorkshire pudding. Have you ever had Yorkshire pudding?
Never been there.
Okay. She's never been there, so she don't think she's had it.
That'd be like Texas barbecue. You haven't been to Texas, you don't have to
Yeah.
have barbecue.
Texas barbecue. If you've ever been here, you've had Texas barbecue. If not, then you've never had it.
It was a joke.
She's just joking. It's very British. It's basically pancake mix, but savory. Okay. Huh. That's kind of interesting. I'll have to look that up, and because I like finding new recipes, I'll have to look that up and see if I can find a recipe on it.
I knew it wasn't pudding, just like cookies or biscuits or something wrong.
Yeah, the cookies we call cookies here are not not cookies. She's saying cookies. I mean biscuits. What y'all call biscuits is not biscuits as we call them here.
Biscuits, bread.
Cooked in muffin tins. Okay. Never had it. We'll have to try it. With Joey going through cancer and COVID the past 2 years, this will be the first time we have people over. We usually have around 20 to 25 people that comes over throughout the day. Lots of appetizers. Wow. I hope y'all use paper plates and all that so y'all don't have to do dishes. Bake it, chuck chuck it on a Sunday dinner or eat with sausage, as Toad in the Hole can eat with jam or jelly for pudding too. Okay. That's interesting.
And French fries are crisps.
Yeah.
Go figure that.
And what y'all call chips is I mean, well, no, they call chips French fries chips.
And French fries, yeah.
What we call chips are crisps over there, I believe.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
And Bobby is a policeman. Bobby's a kid I went to school with.
We do our Thanksgiving dinner buffet style. Awesome. Now, I know my aunt usually comes down, but I think it's just going to be her. But if her side of the family that lives up there with her comes, it's usually 6 or 7 people, plus the 4 that's already here. And that's a lot for this small house we have. Let's see. Nope, I wash the dishes. Might have to go live on YouTube that night and hope someone does the dishes. Y'all could draw straws. Pull a name out of a hat who gets to do the dishes.
Play dominoes and whoever loses.
Yeah, play dominoes and whoever loses gets to do the dishes. French fries is chips. Okay. Crisp. Chips is crisps. Me and my grandmother used to watch this. I know you probably know what it is, Paula. EastEnders. It was 11 years behind what y'all were seeing over there. And it was one of me and her's favorite shows, and then one of our channels decided to take it off the air because of not many people watching and being so far behind. The last thing I remember seeing was I can't even remember his name now, but yeah, we really do miss that show. Hi, Janine, welcome in. And Brenda says about 30 of us. Wow, that's a lot of people. If someone offers me chips and dip, I'd expect fries and ketchup. Yep. I vote Sophie does the dishes. You might have to get Allie to help too. Sophie can wash and Allie can rinse. The cook should never do the dishes, true. EastEnders is terrible, maybe now, but back whenever the last part that I can remember, Dennis Watts, Den Watts' son, got killed, and it was shortly after that is when they canceled it. Hey, Donna, welcome in. How are you doing, Donna? And what are you, I don't know if you crochet or not, but if you are, what are you currently working on? Crocheting or knitting? I don't know if you do either one. We have 8 crock pots to put food in. Keep the food warm, so much easier to cook. And okay, well, that's good. Could you imagine Allie would be throwing such a temper tantrum and hissing at Sophie? Yeah. I know they don't get along too well. Okay, Paula. Deneen, what are you currently working on? I haven't watched since I was 19. Thankfully, not subjected to it since I moved away from my parents. I'm 34 now, so it's been a while. Yeah, it started airing here in 86 with 2 episodes every Sunday. So you can see why were so far behind, and they got rid of it, I think, in 2016, 2016, 2015, 2016, I think. So we've missed a lot. The last person I remember, Ruby's dad going to jail, and Bradley was his name. His girlfriend was pregnant, and they had went to a clinic, and she decided to not get the abortion. That's the very last episode we ever saw. But yeah, I only crochet and only know 1 stitch. Oh no, Donna. Well, start branching out and learn new stitches. Watch some tutorials. That would help. I need to make about 25 of my 3-inch 3-in-1 hats for next Sunday's craft sale. Oh, good luck at your craft sale. And then, of course, y'all know I'm a big Doctor Who fan. But this new season's kind of iffy. Now, the last episode that came on Sunday was okay. What? Joe, are you still here? I did do a king-size blanket for my mother-in-law. It took me 5 years. Goodness.
Whoa.
Well, I can imagine. I've been working on a Tunisian blanket for almost 2, but I haven't worked on it much. It's 200 stitches long. It takes me about 20 minutes to work one way. He's here. And then 15 to work back. So
I was watching this show, and the lady's eating the roots off of what looks like an elephant ear plant to me. Does he know anything about that?
Can you hear her? Are you able to eat the root off elephant ears?
There's the show, and she's eating that.
I wish I had the dedication to stick with 1 stitch. I just brought Sophie to the biscuit. Aw. Yes, I really have no idea. Go try it.
Ew, I might die.
Well, we could look it up.
Yeah.
That's one thing we don't have planted in our yard is elephant ears, and I'd love to have some in our yard, but
I haven't grown up, but I never did eat.
You know, Donna, I was sitting here thinking, are you subscribed to Bagode Crochet? If not, she has tons of tutorials. You can always learn new stitches from her videos, and she's very easy to follow. on her tutorials, I mean. There was I don't know if it's still there, but there was a praying mantis in between the screen and the window, and I do not like those things. And it was so funny. I was like seeing something, and it was the praying mantis. Hey, Sarah, welcome in. How are you doing today? And what are you working on? And as soon as I walked over there, it turned its creepy little head and looked at me, and I'm like, ugh. So now I keep looking over there. I can kind of see it. Wow, you're left-handed? I didn't know that. I've actually tried to crochet with my left hand and it don't work out well for me. I'm left-handed, so it ended up one stitch going one way and one going the other way. I'll check her out. Thank you. You're welcome.
Tell that one that didn't want to keep going. Keep going. This is my 6th attempt to
At
make a
making
sock, and it's almost done.
Yeah.
I just had to keep changing hooks, needles till it worked. And this little person helped me. So don't give up.
I've made 2 pairs, and she's still working on her first, but she did have another project going at that time. Joe, welcome back, Paula. Joe says the leaves and stems are the most toxic parts of the plant. Even touching them can cause skin irritation and itching. And if you get the sap in your eyes, will sting and burn for several hours.
Ew.
Okay, maybe we don't.
No, we don't want to go there.
Elephant ears.
And I grew up with them. Didn't know that.
Connie says hi.
Hey.
She says hey. Yes, Sarah. Ladybird Loves has left-handed stitch tutorials also. Donna. Connie, would you mind please dropping Ladybird's channel link for Donna? Hey, Amanda, welcome in. How are you doing today, and what are you currently working on? I have never done toe up. I've always started at the cuff, but I've only done 2. I've done the same pattern, so. But eventually, I'll branch out, I would think. I actually am thinking about trying to knit the shawl that I attempted a couple of weeks ago. Thank you, Connie. I appreciate it. That I attempted and frogged because I think I understand the pattern a little bit better. So I'm a little more confident. So I'm going to be trying that after I finish my next one. It'll be my first knitted shawl. I'm okay working on a garter stitch cowl to go with a hat my oldest son wants to give as a gift to a friend of his for her birthday tomorrow. Aw. Bonnie Bay Crochet also does lefty stuff, but her cables are crazy. This week's stitch for the pick and mix cowl is loop stitch. I don't like it. I've never heard of it. That's interesting. Loop stitch. I'll have to look that up. I've been wanting to make socks. I need to get the circular needles first. I don't like using DPN. I found it a lot easier to work with the little small circulars. Just do not hold them very, very tight or your fingers will hurt. But I found it very easy. I don't like working with deep hands either. I'm always afraid one of them is going to fall out and I'll lose my stitches. I am not a fan of the loop stitch.
And I like deep
Mama likes deep hands.
That's what I was using on the sock.
That's what she had used originally when she started her sock. And I said, try the circulars. It's a little better. Well, she's made more progress, I think, with the circulars. And then I thought about doing another pair of socks in the next, at least in the next couple of months. I said I wasn't going to do any more socks for a little while, but I'm kind of like wanting to do some more socks. She said, well, you can do my other sock. Now, Brenda, when you get ready to do socks, the Crazy Sock Lady, that is, if you look up vanilla, what is it, Connie? Vanilla Sock or Vanilla Sky? No, that's a movie. Vanilla Sock Pattern, I think. That's the tutorial that goes step by step, and it even has the timestamps in the description box. Hey, Mary, welcome in. How are you doing today? You're not late. Yes, vanilla socks. That's the one I did, but I didn't make the cuff part in the sock long. I just did shorties because I don't like wearing long socks. But I did like 5 rounds of ribbing, the knit 2, purl 2, and then 5 rounds of knit every stitch, and then I went into the heel flap. And it fits perfect for little short socks. Hey, Miguel. You're battling a headache. Lots of barometric pressure and weather. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Miguel. I hope your headache goes away soon. I see Sarah says, sent you an email, Joe. I'm sitting here thinking, you've got mail, Joe. I don't know why. Popped in my head. I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? I'm doing good. And I know Connie asked you too, but I did ask how you were, so. I get those headaches too. It's bad. I hope you feel better soon. What? Okay. Oh. If you press like right there on your thumb when you got a headache.
I can't see it.
Yes, they can. Right there.
Find a place that hurts.
Or is sensitive.
And hold it.
Hold it, then let go. Hold it, then let go. And that's supposed to help your headache.
If it doesn't help, try your other hand.
Yeah. And it's that part right there. Forecast is for bad storms tomorrow night for my area. Oh, wow. I don't know actually what our forecast is, if we're going to be getting rain this week or not. Okay, so I've only asked one question so far. The next one I got is when do you start decorating for Christmas? Oh, LJ Crochet says don't press that bit if you're pregnant.
Well, I don't think Miguel is. Is Miguel pregnant?
No.
Well, then all right, press it.
Not an issue for the man, she said.
How about that?
Day after Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving night. Good grief, no, he said. Makes me think of that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito, or not that one. Where wasn't it with Danny DeVito? Twins, not twins. Yeah,
It was another one.
Well, anyway, where Arnold Schwarzenegger's pregnant. Apparently, washing your hair can help with storm headaches. Okay. What was the question again? When do you start decorating for Christmas? 1st of December for Paula. They're calling for snow here in West Virginia Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Wow.
I ain't going there.
Stay warm. Thanks for letting me know, Sarah. It's after Thanksgiving. Yep, the day after Thanksgiving, I usually start decorating outside with all the lights. And we actually have a spot right now where I can put the Christmas tree, and you'll see it from the window. It's just a little, I think it's 3-foot tree. It's like a fiber optic. Changes color. It's kind of pretty. Usually either Thanksgiving night or the day after. It varies. When I was a kid, it was around mid-December. I haven't decorated for Christmas since my sons were little. Outside decorations aren't early when weather is nice. Yeah. There had been times where I had waited way too long and it was freezing outside, and I'm sitting there trying to put all the lights and everything up and have to be bundled up. So I try to do it when it's not cold, and then I don't have to do it when it's cold. But then I never wanted to take it down, so girlfriend uses to come over and take it down the 1st of February. You're welcome, and my spouse is happy to get back into gardening. I have a feeling he is going to steal my seeds. Mid-December, probably. Okay. Oh, well, that's nice of your daughter and grandkids. It's always so much quicker taking everything down than it is putting them up. At least for me, it is.
When you put it up, you got to untangle it from the mess you threw in the box.
Well, that's why I try not to tangle it up for next year. I never took down the ceramic snowman. However, with this kitty, I might have to put them away sooner. Ah, yeah, you got a new kitten. How's that going, Sarah? Is it getting in everything yet? He owns the house. I still need to dig out my tree and put the handmade ornaments on that comes in. Y'all just live there and the cat runs the house, huh? They are doing good, Miguel. I let them out yesterday because it was such a nice day, and Missy had so much fun being out. And yeah, she enjoyed it.
They're alive. I just gave them corn.
Yeah. All right, I think we'll have time for about one more question. So, how long has everybody been crocheting or knitting? I've been crocheting about, I think, since 2019. So that's almost 2019, 2020, 2 years almost. And I've been knitting for about a year. But I don't do a lot of knitting, so. Fine. Prince finally got to the vet, so he's healing, but good. Knitting about 2.5 years, crochet about 1 year and 1.5 months. Hey, Lisa the Grammy, welcome in. Wow, you've been crocheting about 52 years. That's awesome.
I got her beat. Tell her I got her beat.
I don't know if y'all can hear her, but she says she got you beat, Lisa. Let's see. Amanda says, I've been loom knitting since February of this year. That's pretty good. You've learned a lot since. And the hat you made me was beautiful. Well and nicely done. LJ says 11 months. Marshall says since 5 years old and I'm 43. Wow.
Got him beat.
About 20 years crocheting and knitting about 3. Miguel says, I don't knit. Been crocheting since I was about 7 or 8 years old, and I'm 51 years old, so a long time. Yeah, that is a long time. Sarah says crocheting for about 25 years. Mary says crocheting for 7 years in January, trying to learn how to knit. Lisa says since I was around 5 or 6. Wow. Oh, they can hear you.
Oh. Can they hear this?
Just a minute. She's actually sitting there eating lasagna. It's my grandma. Lisa the Grammy says hi.
Hey.
Paula says, learn to knit as a child and crochet as a teenager, and I'm 50 next year. Wow. That's a long time, too. One second, I thought Mama was 40 years old. Okay, Connie. She's still chewing.
It gets tough when it gets cold. 66 years crochet, and I haven't calculated the knitting yet. She was a baby, and she's 53. I have to add up the other one.
Okay. I don't know if y'all heard her say that or not, but is she taking something out of a game? No, she's actually eating. She's it's probably her fork or spoon hitting the side of the plate. You guys all, Joe says, you guys all sound the same, yourself, Mom, and Grandma.
Oh, really? Are you kidding me, Joe? I don't think so.
Everybody that calls the house says the same thing. Is this Crystal or Pat? Or they'll say, hey, what are you doing? And I'm like, my grandmother's in town. Oh, I thought you were her. I started crocheting last December. I've knitted something fairly recently, though. I made my first knitted project in September, and it was small. I dabble with Tunisian, too. Oh, that's cool, LJ. I don't know your real name. Is it Laura? If I remember seeing it on Connie's live. Donna says, me and my one stitch, about 49 years. I'm 65. What stitch is it? I'm curious. I thought it was your mom, too. Oh, they thought you were Mom.
Oh, no. Nope. Well, kind of, sort of.
She did raise me. Your name's Lauren. I thought so. I knew it started with an L.
Started knitting 53 years ago.
She started knitting 53 years ago.
I taught myself, made a baby sweater.
She taught herself and made a baby sweater.
Out of a book. We didn't have videos.
Yeah. Oh, you don't know the stitch?
Well, tell her to show it. Oh, she can show it.
If you send me a picture, Donna, I might be able to tell you what it is. You can find my email on every it should be in the description box of this video also. And then I can tell you what it is, and now at least you would know. But if it works for you, it works for you. That's all that matters.
If it's fun.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. If it's fun for you. I remember when I first started crocheting, I was like, I want to know everything. So I started researching. Oh, yes. Thank you, Sarah. My email is on the banner, too. Thank you. I started researching different stitches, different combinations, just to get an idea of some of the different techniques out there. I don't do that too much anymore because I know some of them, but hey, Margaret, welcome in. How are you today? And what are you working on? My mom and I sound the same on the phone, too. When I was a kid, a friend's mom would call and ask if it was my mom or I, and another one of her friends called once and started talking to me thinking I was her. Yep. People do that with us, too. My brother and I sound the same, too. He's 4 years older. I used to talk to some of his girlfriends, and they thought I was him. He would walk in and ask, who are you talking to? The stuff I found out. Wow.
That's what I was fixing to say.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can find out information.
I only learn new stitches if it's needed for a project. I don't swatch for the sake of it. I don't even do swatches. I just like say I just create a washcloth or a doily out of something that I was testing out a stitch for. Something like that. Not a doily as in with crochet thread. Just really small fine weight yarn, I guess. I have made mini blankets square stitch. I put 5 in a square. Okay. Exactly. We didn't have YouTube or any of the things we have today. I learned from black and white pamphlets and wasn't easy to learn that way. I bet not.
Nope, it's not.
Sometimes she can just look at a picture and figure it out just by looking at it. And I'm like,
we had to do that.
I'd rather have a pattern.
We had to do that sometimes.
Yeah, that's understandable. True, Sarah. I love learning new stitches and make dishcloths. I'm doing fine on my hook. I'm crocheting the fillet turtle Afghan for Christmas. I bet that'd be neat. I need to look that up and see what it looks like. I'm gonna write that down. I know it's fillet, not fillet. I just realized I said that wrong. Turtle. All right. Welcome back, Connie. I'm still here. But not for long. I am going to be wrapping this up. I want to get this shawl done today. Yes, I can do that because that was the way you learned how to make new things you wanted. Yes, I can understand that. The best way to do it, I think, Sarah, learn it better in a project. I thought I might spell it wrong. I knew what you were talking about, Margaret. So you thought you might spell it wrong, and I said it wrong. So I'm doing dishes right now, but already put a roast in the oven with potatoes and carrots and onions to cook for dinner. Ooh, that sounds good. Well, enjoy y'all's dinner tonight. Lisa the Grammy. All right, everyone. Just a short little announcement. Either tomorrow or Thursday, I'm not sure which, I will be having my 700 subscriber giveaway, so stay tuned for that. And next Tuesday, Lisa of Ladybird Loves will be on my channel with me. And I am also looking for other content creators to go live with. So if you would like to go live with me, just send me an email, or I made a community tab post. And you can just leave a comment and I can reach out to you from there. So thank you, everyone. I want to hit 800 and 900 before I jump to 1K, Connie. I do appreciate it, but I would like to get to each milestone and have the giveaways for it. Or if I just end up reaching 1K, I'll do an 800 and 900 subscriber giveaway plus the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it. The pattern is by I'll Be Hooked. It's a paid pattern, and it's for a baby Afghan, but I'm making it for an adult. Okay. Well, I'll look it up. And I want everyone to have a happy Thursday and stay safe out there. Stay warm if it's cold where you are. And what?
It's not a happy Thursday. It's
Tuesday.
You said Thursday.
Okay, well then my mistake. Tuesday.
Both of them have.
All right. Bye everyone. Thanks for coming in and talking with me. And I will see y'all Friday. Thursday and Friday. Maybe Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So, all right. Take care. Bye.